We are back within the Legend of Zelda after defeating the Spirit Temple. There's somebody waiting for us back at the Temple of Time, which means we gotta go and deal with that cutscene. But today I want to hunt down all of the gold Skulltulas that we have outstanding, the remaining heart pieces, and a couple of the items that we are yet to pick up. We've got quite a bit of places to go today. We're here, we're there, we are everywhere. But first things first, we need to get this cutscene out of the way because I can't travel through time unless I've seen it. I have been waiting for you, Link. Link, the hero of time, you have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have the final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passes down by the shadow folk, the Shikas. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the sacred triangle, is in a balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part resembling the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the lost 2 parts. Those 2 parts will be held within others, chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. "7 years ago, Ganondorf, King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the sacred realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of power remains in Ganondorf's hands. The strength of the Triforce of power enabled him to become a mighty evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of courage is you, Link. And the other who holds the Triforce of wisdom is the 7th sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you had the ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the sacred realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the sacred realm. Your spirit remained in the sacred realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the sacred realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the sacred realm became a world of evil. All this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah, and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the sacred realm. I will then seal the door to the sacred realm from this world. Thus Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses, the power given to the chosen ones, the sacred arrow of light. You got the light arrow. Yay! We got the light arrows. That's not good. That rumbling. It can't be. Ooh, 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 ooh. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor! I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. I'm gonna get you, Ganon. I'm gonna get you. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Right then. Guess where we're going? That's right. We are going to his castle. I want to hunt down the rest of the gold Skultulas, but I also want to hunt down the rest of the heart pieces too. And I don't know if I'm going to have the chance to do the Gerudo training ground. We'll see just what time we're on at the end of the video. That might be its own whole entire episode. But we are going to his castle, at least temporarily. First time here. It's all destroyed over a lava pit. The reason that we're going here is because this is where we're going to start our gold Skulltula hunting. It seems like the fitting place. The only trouble is, I don't know if it's day or night here. So, Sun Song? And we'll figure it out. Okay, so that's the night. That's the day rather, we need it to be the night. Gold Skultulas only come out at night. Now in Ocarina of Time, there were a couple of gold Skultulas in this. What? I heard the cock-a-doodle-doo twice. Is it always night? Is it always day here? Okay, well, I guess we'll go and check over here. Because the last time in Ocarina of Time, yes, I hear a gold Skulltula. It was on the back of this bridge here. It still is. Okay. Okay, I think that's the only one in this location, but it does... Nope, there's still another one around here somewhere. Thing is, it could be as a kid, but I want to check it out as an adult first. Since we're already here, I wanted to make sure that we do completely check this out as an adult. I don't think we could get one as a kid, though. I believe it might have been below the tree where we needed the Song of Storms. But first things first, we gotta ensure that it's not here anywhere. Because it could just simply be hiding under here. I don't hear it. There's none in Ganon's tower, I don't believe. I'm pretty sure there isn't. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that the next one that we need, actually, hang on a second, is here. But as a kid? Yep, that's just a skull, bonus, and cross. Okay, time to come back here as a kid. So when it comes to the market, I believe the one that we are missing is in this hole underneath here, which we needed the Song of Storms to do. So I'm going to try and focus this episode first around the gold skeletons, just in case we don't have time to get everything. Where's my hole? I'm hoping the spider does show up down here. I can hear it, so that's a good thing. And I don't think we came here. So let's do that one, and there should be a third one. There we go. Okay, so pots. Oh, I need bugs. Oh, those bugs don't disappear before I can get them. Come on, go. There we go. I'm glad we got those. Okay, so yeah, like there's the gold Skulltula right there. Not that one, this one. And one more time for good measure. Well, 2 more times, you know. Gotta make absolutely certain that we get it right. Okay, is that the market finally done? Or is there another one on the other screen? That is the market done, okay. So, we've got Hyrule Field where there is still apparently one to be found. But I want to start with the dungeons and make sure that we've got all those done in the dungeons. So, let's go back to the Lost Woods and to the Great Deku Tree. I figured we'd start here in the Lost Woods since there's still a couple that I need to get here. We'll try and do what we can as young Link. And I don't know if we came here and we already did the bugs in this one. I can't quite remember. I'm guessing not since that happened. So we'll get those. That might actually be the last one that we need in this part. Let's have a little bit of a look-see. And we can check the Lost Woods is still not completed. There might be somewhere we need to go here as a adult. I feel like there's one up on this ledge as an adult as well. But I don't see it as a kid. Okay. So now we need to find the next one. Well, I've had a look around here and I can't seem to find any more. I've found 2 more beanstalks, but they've all got plants in them, and I'm pretty sure that I stick by the rule of planting something if I get a gold Skulltula out of it. Which means that the only place I've got left to get gold Skultulas here, as a kid anyway, is here. So I'm planning to go ahead and go through the Deku Tree, and I think that there's some rooms downstairs where I'm missing it. So we'll head downstairs first. But I'm planning to do the Deku Tree first, then we're going to become an adult, come back over here to the Lost Woods, and clean up the rest of them and do the Forest Temple, as I'm trying to do it area by area as opposed to temple by temple. It does seem like there's a chest stuck behind this block of time. Yes, there's a chest in this room that I haven't opened yet, and it seems to be in this location right here, yes. So I'm curious what this can be, especially considering we have to come all the way back here when we finish Kid Link. 50 rupees, okay. Is that it? And then now I need to hopefully be able to bring that back because I need to get up there. I'm hoping that it comes back. Come on. Give it to me. Bring it back. Yeah, it brought it back. Right, back to this gold Skulltula. As I believe it's in this room, or at least one of them, yeah. Okay, you can just... Evidently, I missed you. I can't believe I missed you. You're like massive. And that time when I wasn't even trying for you, I hit you. Link. Link. Right. Set target lock. Fire the boomerang. That's what I wanted you to do. There we go. And take out the planet. There we go. Oh, I can't believe how difficult that was. At least this is now one shot. I think there's still one more that we need to get in the slingshot room. Like, if memory serves, I remember there being one that we couldn't get. Yeah, one that we couldn't get because it was up on a wall. Which means I need to go back to the beginning of this temple. And I think probably the easiest way to do that would be to continue moving forward in this direction. This is what I was thinking of. We've got up there, we've got some bombs that we need to use to get up there. So I think the bomb shoes will probably be the best thing here. There we go. I can hear the scratching of a spider when we're up here. Yeah, there it is, look. There's another gold Skulltula. We are currently, I think this is our 56th or 57th one. So we still have a few more to go. Is that the more on the side of the Deku tree? No, there's still more. We got 57, that's good. Okay, so I need to find out where the rest are in here. Okay, let's get that. Nope, let's miss it. Just hit it with the boomerang. Okay, hit it with a slingshot. That makes more sense. Let's go find the next one. I see it. I've been hearing this spider in here. I've been trying to move all of the graves and it's not been working. But I see it up there. I see it. That's quite a distance to go. I thought maybe Navi was in for something when she kept going over there. Nope, that didn't do it. I mean, that's going to be a difficult one to get. Did I get it? Nope. Like, how difficult can this be? The trouble is I can't actually properly see like how far I am off of it. Did I get it? Nope. What about if we try and get a little bit of height? Can I get on top of these? Can I? Nope. 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 He's just going to think it. Okay, let's try that. That looks a little bit good. Nope. Oh man, this is going to take forever. Can I even get that? I don't think my boomerang's going far enough. Do I need like the block of time for this? Maybe. She does keep going green. So let's give it a go. I've got like nothing to lose. She keeps going green like... Where is she going green? She was going green like somewhere over here. Was it over this side? I'm hoping this works. There we go. This is a bit in the air though. Oh right, yes, look, we got a staircase up to it. This makes a lot more sense now. Now can I grab it? Where did it go? It's there. Let's try that one. Oh, closer. Closer. And I was off there. Nope. There we go. Okay, is that the Great Deku Tree done? That is. Okay. Time to become an adult again. So now we're aged a few years. I figured we'd start with the Forest Temple. As the warp is like right here. Oh, we've done the Forest Temple. Okay, so that's the Forest Temple sorted. That was quick. That was quick and easy. Which means I need to find the ones that are missing here in the Lost Woods. And I reckoned it was back here, which is... Did I forget to plant the leaf as a kid? I could have swore I planted the leaf as a kid. Mistakes have been made. Since I was a kid again, I took this opportunity to go ahead and sort the Scarecrow song out. Okay, this time I most definitely did plant the bean. There we go. Which means we should be able to get up. And I'm hoping this is the last gold Skulltula in this area. Let's see, that should be the Lost Woods done. I can't think of where there'd be any more here. No, it's not. There are still... Okay, so where would they be? Okay, so I heard some scratching above one of these houses. And we can see that there is most definitely a spider there. Although I'm beginning to think this might not have been the way to get to it. We should have probably used a hook shot. I'm going to stay on it. I'm going to stay on it. Hopefully it leads us over there. But it is up there on that, above those two houses there. And, well, you know, I do need the rupees for a change. Okay, so no, it doesn't. Maybe we can just, like, straight up hook shot up there? I think maybe that would be the... No, we can't. We can probably, though, just reach that gold skeleton from down here, though. Like, there we go, look. One. There we go. And is that the Lost Woods done? Kokoriki Forest is done, but the Lost Woods is not. And this is Kokoriki Forest, isn't it, where we are now? The Lost Woods is not this bit. So we have done this bit. We've just got to go back into the Lost Woods. We're clearly missing something there. Well, I managed to find a drop here that has a chest in it that we haven't opened. Probably just rupees, yeah. But I ain't seeing any gold skeletons down here. So there's this room with the wolves in it that I haven't been to, but I don't see there being a spider down here. I mean, I'll take the rupees. But I'm not seeing a spider down here anywhere. I'm not hearing one either. And I am pretty much at a loss of where else to check. Like, the only place I'm unsure of is that beanstalk as a kid. Like, I remember we put bugs in it, but I don't remember getting anything out of it. I think it was one of the ones that just refused to give us a gold Skulltula. Well, I'm going to file that away for now. I'm going to come back here as a kid. But I think it's time to go to the Goron City. And I already hear our first one up here, which is one that I remembered that we hadn't gotten. I doubt this is going to be the only one that we are missing in this area. But we'll just have a quick check. Let's see. Look, Death Mountain, we are still missing some more here. That could be the Goron City, but that could also be everywhere else. Could also be Death Mountain Crater as well, which I think that we are still like missing one or two in here. So I figure we'll go and check through Death Mountain Crater first, and then we'll also check the temple, which I immediately changed my mind on upon realizing that there was some things that I needed to do inside of Death Mountain as young Link. So I decided to try and get them out the way and double check that we had planted the bugs. Which it turned out I had. I let all 3 bugs go in and nothing happened. So I don't know where this missing one is at the Lost Woods. And since I was here, I thought I might as well check the graveyard, Kakariko Village, and just some of the local areas. I did find a gold Skulltula there. I don't know how I missed that one. And there was another one in the tree. So that's 2 down. At least we were getting somewhere. And we've got this room down here, which I could have sworn I'd been in, but evidently not. It's just a couple of these guys and a chest, which I imagine is going to have a little bit of money in it. And since we're low on rupees, I will take the money. But no gold Skultulas. We still haven't got them all here in Kakariko Village. Oh, that was 200. That was a lot. There's still some to be gotten here. Yeah, there's another one back in spawn. How did I, like, miss these? I remember going around this place. I could have swore I did. Is that it for Kakariko Village? Nope. There's still more to be got. I haven't checked out back, and I also want to go ahead and, since we're here as a kid, check at the bottom of the well. Just to make sure that there's nothing down there that we're missing. I can't remember if we got them all. Which it turned out we had. We were up to 64, so we weren't missing too many more. Well, I'm not seeing any more here as a kid, so it's back up to Death Mountain we go. So I've made it to the top of Death Mountain. We need to plant a bean in here so we can get one of the heart pieces. But if memory serves, there was also a gold Skulltula in here. And I'm not entirely certain where I'm supposed to plant this bean. But it's definitely easier to find as a kid than it is as an adult. You can see the heart piece there. There's also this drop down over here, so we check in here. I don't think there's going to be much in here, but, you know. Oh, there is a chest. Maybe some rupees. It likes to hide rupees all over the place. Oh, bombs. And this looks like abominable wall. We don't see many of these very often, but it's the only place we go, and it's a statue. Like, I come all the way here for you. What do you have to say? Responding to your mask, this strange stone statue talks to you. I overheard this. They say that the Medigorwan didn't really think about his own size, so he stores it really cramped. Right. I see. That's the whole reason I came up here, is it? So I went the long way round for no reason. I could have just gone the quick way down there. Well, still, might as well go and check it out. So if I remember correctly, isn't the beanstalk? Yeah, it's over here by this portal. We don't actually have all that long left in here. Unfortunately, it seems like using the song to come here didn't extend the... I thought it was going to expand the time frame. Okay, give me one of those back. I need one of those. Okay. Plant that. Okay, give me my gold Skulltula. Yeah, and that might be it all. Is that it all for Death Mountain? Nope, it's not. There's still more to be gotten here. Unfortunately, as a kid, there just isn't much more that I can do here. So I definitely feel like the next stage is to become an adult. Although I haven't checked the Goron City as a kid yet. So I'm going to go and have a look around there. Yeah, and this is where I have a little bit of explaining to do. You see, between the last clip and this clip, about 2 weeks has actually passed. Now, between those two clips, I would come down with a really bad throat infection that would leave me with no voice for about a week and a bad cough for a second week. Now, I'm still dealing with some effects of that. I've got a slight cough and my throat's still a little bit iffy on me and my voice cuts out every now and again, but I'm well enough, I feel, to make videos. Now, I didn't realize actually that when I stopped uploading videos that I hadn't actually uploaded the last episode of this series, the one where we faced Twin Rover. I thought I'd uploaded that one, but I had made a mistake and I hadn't uploaded it. So unfortunately that one was filmed before I got the infection, but this one I was partway through filming when I got the infection. I recorded most of that clip one day, but I was running behind on videos for the other channel, so I figured I'd just finish it off the following day. But then the following day, things were bad. I had no voice, and I couldn't talk. And so, I just started uploading clips of me facing the bosses. But eventually, I ran out of clips, and I wasn't getting better, so I just took a little bit of time to rest up and heal. And now I'm at the point where we can continue. So I'm trying to pick back up where we left off, and I believe we were coming to the Goron City to look for the remaining gold Skultulas in this area. And I think that there was one in this area back in Ocarina of Time. But we might actually have to come back here as an adult, although I thought I checked this area as an adult. I may not have. Okay, there's a... There we go. Okay, there we go. We've got that one. Hopefully that's the last one up here. Because I don't know where else to look. No, it's not. There's still some here in Death Mountain. Perhaps as an adult there's some more here, but I thought I already checked here as an adult. We're not doing very well at this. We are definitely not doing very well at ticking off all the places. So, I think I'm going to go back to the drawing board on this one and start from the very beginning. So I believe we got them all in the Deku Tree. We did. We're going to go through each dungeon one by one to see which ones we are missing. Next up is Dodongo's Cavern, where we are definitely missing some gold Skultulas. So, time to have a look around here and see what we can find. This might actually be easier to do as an adult, but you know, we'll have a look around, see what we can find. We'll start off on this direction. Oh, I hear scratching. Yep, up there, look. Okay, so that's one more found in Dodongo's Cavern. This puts us up to 67. Which means we don't need too many more. I'm also going back over areas that we've been to. So I've had another look around Death Mountain Crater. And I haven't seen any that we haven't already got. I also checked the Lost Woods again and the Goron City, as well as the little trail that goes from the Goron City down here. Is that the only one in here? No, there's still another one. Okay, time to continue searching. Now, this is a room that we definitely couldn't do before, because we didn't have the Song of Time when we came here. So hopefully, we can find another one here. Did that, like... Maybe I need to be an adult to climb over these. Maybe this isn't one where they disappear. It is definitely... Oh, no, I just wasn't close enough. Okay. Oh. Right. Is that what it's going to be? Is it just going to be... We'll get rid of one at a time, and I gotta hope to find it. I can hear it scratching from time to time. Okay, those two disappeared. Now, it sounds to me like it's over here. Oh, why did you do that, Link? But what it sounds like in my headphones is different, because it's almost like the audio is messed up, even though the audio is in the right one. Oh, Pete's sake. Stop it. We've had a bad day today with luck. Oh, every time I go to attack, he just spins. What the heck is that all about? Oh, I'm losing my voice again. Okay, let's try and find it. And there it's not. That's not it. I thought that was it for a second then. You got me all excited. The good news is, it doesn't seem like the blocks are reappearing once we get rid of them. Found it. It's not exactly what I was planning to do. So I need to do the vertical slash. There we go. Is that the last gold Skulltula within here? No, there's still another one. I like to see it. I like to see it. Now, I do want to just get rid of all of these in case there's a chest hiding under it, but I don't think there is. It's time to find the next gold Skulltula. Now, it turns out there's been like a whole room of this dungeon that I never went into. So, maybe... Okay, so I hear scratching, but I also see like... Oh, that's not what I was anticipating to be up there. Can I just like... Yeah, we can have you. Get rid of you. Okay, we should be able to just like hopefully knock down the rest of these eggs. I do not want to deal with these pieces of crap that did not work. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with them, aren't there? Okay, so there's definitely a chest in here, probably for defeating all the enemies. And there's likely the gold Skulltula is behind here. They like to hide them in crates. Yep, there's the gold Skulltula. Oh. No, I don't think so. Here, you can run away from me, but you're still going to all get toast. You're all going to go, just like your mum did. There we go, that's them defeated. So what are we going to get for clearing out this room? It won't be too much, I imagine. I'm gonna gather maybe some bombs. Like maybe just money. It won't be too much. 5 rupees. That hardly seemed worth it. Okay, is that Dodongo's cavern done? No, it's not. There's still more here. I think I found our last one. I can see it over there. We're just gonna get these things out of the way. I should be able to make that jump. There we go. Okay, I see it. Now, I haven't checked the area where you go to the boss's room. So, it could entirely be sure that there's one over there. Which there may very well be. Now, I think the quickest way back down there is to go straight through that room there. To fall straight down, but that's going to cost me hearts. And I'm 1/4 of a heart away from being in the beeping, and that's annoying. Now, the annoying thing is I can hear it up there. I can somewhat see its legs. But I'm not exactly certain how we go about getting to it as young Link. It's like right there, look. Like, adult Link will be able to jump up there, no problem. And we've got to come over here to check the fire temple as adult Link anyway. So it might be a case that we save that one for adult Link. That chest is in a very curious place. But I am going to just double check the rest of these rooms. And I don't hear any scratching, so it's off to the jellyfish. But I am going to double check Kakariko Village and the graveyard. Oh, I did a roll and jump and got up here by accident. I can't believe it, I actually got up here by accident. Maybe we don't need Child Link. Okay, that's got to be like the last one in here, surely, yes. That takes us up to 71. And while I couldn't find any more in here, I do want to just double check that we did get all of our rewards. No, the curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Ah, there's a heart piece. That's actually perfect. We still need to find a bunch of those. Is there any more? I'm so happy everyone's back to normal. Well, your father isn't. He's still turned. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Bomb shoes. Okay, and I think I already spoke to you. I'm so happy everyone's back to normal. Yeah, you don't care about your father, though. Now, I am going to say that when it comes to the gold Skultulas, I'm trying to find them all myself because there is a way to track that in the game, you know. It shows you like where you're missing them, and so I know where I've got to look for them. When it comes to the heart pieces, however, I am going to be using a bit of a guide for the ones I don't remember. Now, I know that there are 2 heart pieces that I didn't get. I don't think I ever did the frogs. And the first one of these is actually quite easy. We just got to play all the 3 songs or the 5 songs that we learned in the early game. The only one missing is the Song of Storms. And this inflates each of the frogs. Okay, there we go. There's the first one done. And we just got to now go through each of the songs. Now I'm going to try and go through the order that I learned the songs in. And hopefully I remember them all. Because I remember not doing this because we didn't have all the songs, so there was no point. Now it's that final, like, frog game that I don't like. Okay. Next one is the Song of Time. Sun Song. And then we'll do Epiona's song and finish off with the Song of Time. There we go. So, Epiona's... Oh, come on. There we go. I've been playing Sunshine, and I have noticed that my controller is just being, you know, iffy. I am wondering if I do have a spare controller knocking around now I think about it. It might be time that I just abandon using the GameCube controller and just switch over to the Wii controller if I possibly can. There we go, there's the Song of Time. That should make you very happy, and I should get my heart piece. There we go, that's all of them grown up. Oh. There we go. That melody is so cool. Please take this as a token. There we go, we got our heart piece. Okay, so there's only 8 heart pieces left to go. Look at us, we're all huge frogs. Okay, now this one is going to be difficult because we've got 2 frogs at the back and then we've got 3 frogs at the middle, and they all represent different notes. We're all frogs. So, I didn't even get a chance to play anything. I need to figure out which frog is which. Okay, so the left is the back frog. And right is the down there frog. Okay, so this is going to take some learning. Because it's A, left, and then right. And there we go. 14 flipping notes that was. That I had to learn. 14. But at least we got the second heart piece. I found one here at just outside Jabu Jabu's belly. I must have missed this one. This one's quite an obvious one. Then again, we probably didn't have the boomerang when we came here. Now, I've checked around this area and I can't seem to find any other ones. But I know that there's one here as an adult only, so I don't expect this to be it. But I tried rolling into that tree over there and I didn't find any. There's a silver boulder over there that I can't quite get into yet. We're going to need to be an adult for that one. But I want to check Lord Jabu Jabu's belly, see if we've missed any in there, as I feel like we probably have. And I don't see any more around here. I didn't check over near the ice cavern. I mean, that could be a thing. Let's see. Do we have any to find inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly? We do. Okay. Time to go searching. So I've managed to find one inside of this room here. But getting to it is a different matter entirely. So, I'm going to try this. I don't think this is going to quite reach all the way over there. No. And the thing is, I can hear something flapping around. I just can't find it. Oh, it's invisible. It's invisible. Okay. Eye of truth. I see. I see where we're going with this. I see where we're going with this. Let's put the eye of truth on. Yeah, there's another bird there, look. I'm betting we gotta, like, defeat all the enemies in order to sort of, like, unlock a route across there. Maybe? Like, that's not very helpful. But I suppose I could stand on it to get over here. Yes! That was it. That was a bit of a interesting puzzle for sure. It's one of the things I actually am enjoying about Master Quest is we're having to use items that you wouldn't normally use within these dungeons to get where we need to be. Now, I don't believe that's it, because I remember there being a Song of Time. I think it was. There was one in one of the rooms that we get into quite early on where I could hear scratching but couldn't find the gold Skulltula. I remember that one quite vividly. So hopefully we find that. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there. I'm going to have to figure out how to drop down there. Same with that one. So I've got to remember which one to go down. This is the room in question, and indeed I can hear the scratching of the gold Skulltula. So it's got to be under here. I've actually been around this entire dungeon now, pretty much. Trying to find my way back here. You can't get here the quick way, the way that you would normally go throughout the dungeon. You have to actually go in reverse, because you no longer have Thingamabob Zora to help you out. That should be the last one. I couldn't find any more in here. And it is. Fantastic stuff. Now we can move on to check the Forest Temple, which I think I already checked. I don't believe there are any more here. Any more there. But let me see if I can remember the Song of Time. The Song of Light, rather. To warm to the Temple of Time. There we go. Got it. But before we become an adult, we may as well finish off checking off the list for Kid Link. I also need to go to the Desert Temple and plant the bean there so we can get the heart pieces over there. But I also wanted to check Lake Hylia and just make sure that there wasn't any more gold Skulltulas sort of knocking about here. Yeah, and I'm guessing I haven't been here as Kid Link to gold Skulltula hunt yet, because this is the second one I found. And I've not even really started looking yet. I know there's some more as adult Link. Now, there is a beanstalk that we need to plant somewhere here. And we haven't done that, so we might actually get in for a third gold Skulltula. Can we do like 3 in a row? That would be amazing. We also want to make sure we plant the beans here, but we'll do the bugs first. Because, you know, bugs get spiders out of holes. As they do. Now, I don't typically put bugs in a hole that I haven't already... I don't typically plant a bean in a hole that I haven't got the gold Skulltula out of. So, hopefully... bugs went in, but there was, like, no confirmation, so... we've had this a couple of times, and I always like to try twice, so... we'll make it day. Make it night, rather. If we can't find them at day, they only pop out at night. I quite like the gold Skulltula hunting in this game. I don't think I would have done the bugs, though. It makes no sense, because I haven't done 2 of the more obvious ones here. Are they going to find their way to the hole? There we go. Yeah, and bugs aren't coming out. The gold Skulltula's not coming out. So the only thing I can think of is somehow I must have done this, and maybe we were here during the day and I did it. Must have. Okay, we'll plant the bean, and I'll continue my search. I don't think we've got them all here just yet anyway. I would be very surprised if we have. We do. I am very surprised. Okay, so I just wasted all that time. Next up is Gerudo Valley, and I already see one over there. Actually, I probably want to keep my bugs on because I'm actually over here to plant a magic bean and also get the gold Skulltula out of the soft soil, which if I remember correctly is down on the ledge below the waterfall. Like all the way to the other side, like, but it's still down there. So we want to make sure that we do that. And then I want to warp to the Spirit Temple. Alternatively, like this is going to be a bit of a chore because I'm probably going to have to... No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't call in your friends. I need you. Because if memory serves, from when I played Ocarina of Time, there's like a... Yeah, there's a ledge there, look. And I have completely messed up the trajectory of that. Maybe I can land on top of here. I need to land over there on that platform. And this is just not going to cut it anymore. But I might actually be able to at least not make this a complete waste. Because if memory serves, there's a heart piece inside of that there crate. So I can get this one, and I can't get back up, can I? No. So I'm going to have to, like... Or just... Okay, because I don't think I've been down here yet. Like, I'm pretty sure I haven't been down here yet. I could be wrong. Okay, so let's plant these. Should be able to get ourselves another gold Skulltula here. Yeah, because that time we got the little, like... Da-ding! Whereas on the other times, we hadn't been getting that. Okay, so we've got that, and now I just, like, kind of need to come here again. Although, there is a heart piece behind the waterfall, but I'm pretty sure I've already got that one. So behind the waterfall was clear, but here is not. There we go. That's another heart piece gathered. So we're here at the desert temple, and I want to double check to see if we've got this one yet. Now, I've had a quick look around the area, but I haven't had a full depth look yet for any gold Skultulas, as I know we are missing this one for sure. But I also wanted to check the spirit temple here. So I figure that's something we should do together. And then I can have a look around this area, and if I don't find any more, there's no point in recording that. So, first of all, we can actually check here, because this should show us. Nope. There's still some in the Gerudo Valley that we're missing, but I can't find any more as a kid. So they must be as an adult. Okay, the Spirit Temple. I thought we'd done everything in here, and I'm so glad we did, because this temple was one of the worst I've done. So I think that's like everything. The only place I haven't actually properly looked around as a kid is here in Hyrule Field. I'm going to go ahead and now double check the Haunted Wasteland. But then it'll be an adult, and we'll start going from temple to temple. I don't believe it. There's one right here. Now, we already knew we'd done the Forest Temple. But I knew there was one here, but I had checked here like multiple times and didn't see it. I thought I'd have one more check just to make sure. And I found it. Is that the last one in this area? It takes up to 80, meaning we only need 20 more. Okay. Now we can go to the Fire Temple. And as it turns out, the Fire Temple is one that we haven't done. Now, I'm going to save this temple for a little bit later on to clean up all the other areas first, as I believe we have done the rest of the temples. But we are missing this heart piece, and we are still missing one more on Death Mountain somewhere. And I don't exactly know even where to begin to look for that one. That did not work out, did it? That went really poorly. So, my best bet is to start from the top of Death Mountain as a kid and as an adult and go down it. And would you look at that? I think I found one back here, look. I just saw its legs poking out. That might actually be the last one that we needed in this area. I'm hoping so. Now I am going to be... Oh no, we're still missing another one somewhere in Death Mountain. Oh. I hear scratching somewhere over here. I can hear it. Maybe underneath here, possibly? Yes! That one took a lot of finding. I've been everywhere. That's it. Okay, cool. Now we just need to go to Death Mountain. Not Death Mountain. Kakariko Village. Yeah, and see if I can find the remaining ones there. Now, I remember something about this guy giving you a heart piece if you talk to him. And I can't remember if we've actually spoken to him yet. So, can you talk to me? Hello? Please talk to me. To get a good view, you see. Okay, so it's... No. We must have already spoken to you. Okay, time to go Skulltula hunting. I've been hookshotting from roof to roof, but I finally found one. There we go. Is that them all in this village, or do we need to do some more in Kakariko Village? Nope, that's it. Okay. Put the sword away. And now, I want to go and race Stampy again. Because I think we're missing the heart piece from him. So I'm not very good at this race. Mainly because I end up running into the fire. Now the best thing to do is to roll when Stampy is on screen, but not when he is off screen. But that still doesn't mean that, you know, we've got to not hit a single fire. Otherwise, we don't quite make it in time. And not only that, I got to remember the route as well. Because if I go the wrong way, that's not good either. And we are being kind of slow here, so I don't think I'm going to do it. But, you know, we'll do one race together, and then if I fail it, then I'll just keep doing it until I win and bring you guys back for the final prize. That's it, it's over. Like, we gotta... Maybe I can do it if I get the hook shot trick in. Now, I know that you can just sort of like go straight up here. And this way around as well. And it basically leads you to the same place. Now, if I'm quick enough on this hook shot trick, which I don't think I'm going to be, no. Because you need to do it inside of a minute. And I am 4 seconds off. Which just wasn't fast enough. Now, I think, like... Oh, I'm never quick enough to do that trick. But I do want to just check to see if we've got the heart piece here. I think I already have got this one. This seems like an obvious one to get. Yep. Okay. Back to Race Stampy again. The time is exactly 1 minute. The time of this race was 1 minute. You're back, young man. Was the present I gave you useful? We did it. I can't believe that. We just did it. There we go. We now need just 4 more heart pieces. That took me only 2 tries. Next up is Zora's Domain. And thankfully there's like one right here on the wall that I spied. So that's good. Now we just got to go to Zora's Domain. I don't think there's going to be them all in here. But as I remember there being one in Ocarina of Time on the wall in Zora's Domain. Yeah. That required the long shot to get. So I know that we're still missing that one. But this was the one I remembered because this one gave me a lot of trouble in Ocarina of Time. Yes, I managed to just clip it. That might be Zora's Domain, but I'm not sure if Zora's Domain counts the river outside, because if it does, we're definitely incompleted. Because we need the Lens of Truth and the Gauntlets to be able to get one back there, and we haven't had those until now. So it's time to go and search for some more. Because this is the area that I remember. I've always remembered this area ever since I played Ocarina of Time many years ago. And this one stumped me. I forgot all about it. Oh, hello. You're not the gold Skulltula that I wanted. That's the one that I want right there. I'm pretty sure there's a fairy fountain around here too that I must have missed somewhere. But first things first, that's that gold Skulltula. And with a little bit of luck, that'll be the last one in this area. We are into the 80s now. No, there's still more in Zora's Domain. Okay. Question is, where? And it appears that we are missing some in the ice cavern too. Well, I found it in the Skull Cavern. In the ice cavern. And I feel like I needed the Scarecrow song. But it turns out positioning myself up here, which took some doing. I had to get up here using the hover boots. And using that and over here, because I didn't think I'd be able to make that jump there. I think this one's pretty much impossibility. But I feel like the Scarecrow song is what I was supposed to use there, but I haven't been back as an adult yet, so didn't want to risk it. Hopefully that's them all in the Skull Cavern. In the Ice Cavern, rather, it is. Cool, okay, so now I need to go back to Zora's Domain. We're still missing some there. There! I figured I'd check all around out here. I didn't think there was going to be one out here, I'll be honest. Considering we've already found, like, a few out here, I didn't think we were going to get lucky and find another one. But it was like, I had to think about, like, where have I not checked? And I can't believe how unlucky that was. To miss every single ledge. I've had a day of unluckiness across the games. If you watch the second episode of the Super Mario Sunshine playthrough, yep, that's the kind of look I've had. Where did it go? It's just there. This might be the last one. I'm hoping this is the last one in this area. And then we can move on. I'm dreading Hyrule Field. I am going to be pushing the Fire Temple to the next episode. Just because I'm looking at this episode, we're 54 minutes into it. And I've spent all my evening recording it. But that is Zora's Domain ticked off, which means we've got the Kokoriki Forest, we've got the Lost Woods. We've got all the east taken care of. We've got the north taken care of. We've got the center, apart from Hyrule Field. And we've got Hyrule Lakeside, which we need to go to. Because I need to check the Water Temple, and I'm dreading the Water Temple. We're up to 88, meaning there's only 12 to go. Now, I think that we actually got them all in the Water Temple. Oh, I thought I'd remember it then. Oh, I thought I had the water temple one memorized. I don't. What is it? What is it? Ah, I'm missing the A. There we go. I had this down when I was a kid. And unfortunately, I haven't done the water temple. There are some rooms in here we just haven't even been into. I wonder why that is. There's like a lot of rooms we haven't been into in here. So we've got the water temple and the fire temple left to do. But before we leave here, I do want to go ahead and grab the heart pieces up here, as I don't think we've got it yet. No, we haven't. That was uncalled for. There we go. That takes us now needing only 3. I did go ahead and I grabbed the Scarecrow song too. So the next place that we're off to, I think, is Gerudo Valley, I want to say. I'm trying to think. Like, we've done... Yeah, we've done here. So we've done the Gerudo Fortress. We want to do the Gerudo Valley. We want to grab the last of the heart pieces if there's any left there that I haven't got yet. I think I've got them all, though. I believe that the ones that we are missing, off the top of my head, we're missing one from the archery game. We're also missing one in the Desert Coliseum. And I'm not quite certain where the other one is, because we're missing 3, I believe, in total. Yes, we're missing 3. Now, I figured we'd tackle Hyrule Field eventually, so might as well get it out of the way now. I've already rolled into pretty much every tree over there. I'm now going to check the trees up here. I'm also going to check underneath these boulders too, but I'll check those boulders when we go into Gerudo Valley. There are other places out here that I haven't checked yet. I'm also making sure that I feel for the rumble feature, just in case there's a hidden hole like there is outside of Lake Hylia. But, all I keep getting at the minute is rupees. Well, I found a cave. Now you don't jump, do you? And I see a heart piece at the bottom of it. This one is to the left of the bridge, I think. Feels like it. But I definitely found the heart piece here. I was going to go check all of those trees. There's a bunch of trees as you come out of the... I suppose the Lon Lon Ranch heading north towards the market. As you come out there, you can go to the left-hand side. And there's like a stream of water and bridges and trees all on the other side. I'm doing a very bad job of explaining this, aren't I? It's late in the evening from here. I've been making videos all day. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Like right here. I was going to go check these trees over here, as they're kind of out of the way, and I figured there'd be something there. There is a boulder, of which there is a hole. It's just a fairy fountain. It's not useful to me. I was really hoping for something more. Okay, I've already checked all of these trees, but I am just running around to see if there's any vibrations. Yeah, I found another boulder, and a hole underneath it. Also found a different tree to the rest. Let's check down here first. Okay, so I haven't been down here. Is there anything in here? Probably, yeah, just rupees. That's real unfortunate. Okay, now I'm starting to get desperate because I can't seem to find any gold Skultulas at all. I haven't even found one yet. And we're still missing one. It makes me worry that we're maybe missing it as a kid. Perhaps... Oh, okay, is this Song of Storms, maybe? I'm going to try that first because I've got the ocarina out. If it doesn't work, then hammer. Hammer works. Hammer time. There's a Skulltula in there, but it's not a gold Skulltula. I don't see any. I mean, we probably should at least get rid of all of these. Just be on the safe side. Double check it everywhere. I've angered the stone. I've angered the stone. Oh, back there, look. Look, I see it. I didn't see or hear it before. I'm so quiet. That was a nightmare. Okay, let's get out of here. Is that it? Do we finally have it? Have we finally achieved? Oh, no. Oh, it's Gerudo Valley. Lon Lon Ranch. No, we're still missing one. I've been all over this place. I don't really know where else to look. Like, I haven't checked under this boulder, so we may as well check that now while we're here. But I'm getting to the point where I've spent, you know... Oh, there's another boulder over here. I'm getting to the point now where I've probably spent about 8 hours making this one episode. So I might save the gold skeletons that we can't find in this episode until the next one. So I did find one more here at the Gerudo Fortress. Hopefully this is the last one here. So we've got Hyrule Field, the Fire Temple, and the Water Temple left to go. We've got 90 that we still need left to find. I haven't checked the Spirit Temple yet. But yeah, the Haunted Wasteland is the next place to go. Which, let me see if I can... No, I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so we're here in the Haunted Wasteland, which is proving to be a pain. Because I found one. But I can't even get close to hitting it, because every time I draw out my thingy, something is hitting me. Okay, we got it. Well, I guess that's one way to get it. That might be the only one out here. If that is, then that means that we're missing a total of... Yeah, we got 91. We're missing 9 across 3 different locations. No, there's still more out here. Okay, I haven't actually rolled into any of these trees. So I have found one more. But the trouble is, I need the thing. I could have swore that I planted the bean. I could have swore that I did. I mean, that's a shame. Okay, so there is one more thing we can do. We can visit the fairy while we're out here. These things are irritating me. With the crack in the wall, these bloody things. And this will probably be where I draw this episode to a close. We are over an hour into this episode as it is. And I've got so much to do. I've spent so long on this episode. It's unreal. I've spent probably about 7 or 8 hours on this one episode spread across multiple recording sessions. It was only supposed to be, you know. It's supposed to be the relax channel. It's supposed to be something that I just sit down, relax, and don't have to think about. But I didn't want you guys to be a part of the whole me looking absolutely everywhere and checking underneath every nook and cranny, because that would just be boring content. And we would have, you know, like 10 episodes of me just doing that. And I didn't think that was good content. So I wanted to make sure that I did this in a way that I thought would be enjoyable. In a way that I would like to see it if I was to watch it. Now, what are you? Are you the blue ones that furrows wind? Welcome, Link. I am Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Which means we're only missing one. I forgot to get the magic spell from the fairy in the ice cavern. So we've still got a long list of things that we need to do. We need to finish off getting our gold skeletons. We still need to get 2 more heart pieces, and I know where both of those are now. We're sorted on the heart pieces. We've got 1 here in the Desert Coliseum. We've got 1 in the horseback archery. We need to get the upgrade there as well. The ice arrows and the upgrade to the quiver. Which is not an easy one to get. That's one of the more difficult ones to get. But aside from that, I think that we pretty much got everything except for the extra health upgrade from the fairy, or the strength upgrade from the fairy, outside of Ganon's Tower. We are closing in on the completion. And so, with almost all the heart pieces gathered, bar 2, and 91 of the gold skeletons, I am going to be bringing this episode to a close. Guys, if you have enjoyed it, then please do consider leaving a like and hit subscribe. But as for me, I have given you the best of me.